Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn and who needs to hear a message. Who needs to hear a message? Okay, so we're just going to take that. What is this Ten of Swords? I kind of feel like you're holding yourself back, like there's something that you want to do, there's an action that you want to take, but I feel like you're holding yourself back. But I feel like it's your own deception that you have in your mind. Like it's your mind is telling you that you can't, and that's what's holding you back. I feel like it's something that you have to rest on. It's something that you have to think about. And I feel like you have to lift those Ten of Swords off your back. I feel like you have to see that, because the next step is the Three of Cups, is that happiness. I feel like you're holding yourself back from something, because in your mind you're saying that you can't. Sometimes we think, like we say, oh, I can do this, but you know that in the back of your head, in the back of your mind, you're really saying, oh, I can't do this, right? I feel like you have to get both of those things on the same page. I feel like your words are saying one thing, but your inner gut feeling is saying something else. And I feel like that's what you have to get on the same page, right? Like you have to stand up to yourself for something. Because I feel like there's something that you want to do. There's something that will make you happy. There's something that you've been excited about. There's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you haven't done it because in the back of your mind, like your words are saying, oh yeah, well one day I'll get to it, or one day I'll do it, or I'll get to it, I can do it. But then I just feel like in the back of your mind that you're saying, your true feeling inside is no, I can't do it, that it's not going to succeed. Right? That's what I'm feeling, is that there's this energy around you that's saying, hey, you can't do it. It's not going to happen. And for some reason, when I saw this, I feel like for some of you, it may just be like, I'm tired, like I don't want to fight the fight anymore, and that you want to give in to that energy that says that I can't. But I feel like there's this little spark within you that wants you to push through, right? That has to stand up. All of these wands are coming at you, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's only me, and I have this one wand. And can I get through this? And it's like, well, this is the way that I've thought all the time. And I feel like there's always this kind of self-sabotaging, toxic energy that comes back in and holds you back and says that you can't, because that's kind of what you've been used to, right? And I feel like it's kind of coming out of the shadows and being more aware of that, and saying that and seeing that, hey, is it my own thinking? Like, am I saying one thing with my words, but I'm really feeling another thing inside? And I need to get those two things on the same page, right? Actions, words, actions and words have to match. We expect that from other people, so we should expect that from ourselves. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're self-sabotaging things. I'm just going to say that, like, with this YouTube channel, I have self-sabotaged myself so many times. Like, I've been trying to do this since 2015, I think that's when I started. And every time I get it on a roll, every time I start moving forward, it's like this trigger inside of my brain. I would try and, like, let's change things up, or let's do this, or let's do that. And it's just like, I thought that I was being creative, but I almost, looking back, I feel like it's me stopping myself from moving forward on something, right? And then I found that by seeing that pattern, like, I do that with other things. That if I feel like I want to do something and I'm moving forward on it and everything's going good, then okay, I need to throw a monkey wrench in there and I need to stir things up because I'm not used to things going good. So what can I do to sabotage this and make it a mess? And then I give up and then I stop trying. Because I've done that with this YouTube channel for years. But now I'm catching myself. And now I'm like, stop it. When I start having all of these, different thoughts, it's just like, stop overthinking and just do it the way that you feel. And stop trying to blow everything up. So that could be you too. And that's what's holding you back. And trying to get into that energy and say, I've got to stop that, and catch yourself. It's something that definitely takes time and takes practice to work on. To listen to that inner voice, right? Is it the devil inner voice, or is it the high priestess? Is that feeling inside, right? Which one is it? Looking towards the future. And then we have the ship with the Fool on the sail. A different perspective, a different outlook. Kind of feeling that inner energy from the high priestess rather than the devil card. Okay, I feel like an awakening, a renewal, a revival, kind of opening your eyes to where am I getting the information from, right? Where am I? If I have a feeling that I want to do something, is that really something to help myself? Kind of opening your eyes to this devil energy that's over here, that's holding you back, that has you, that's surrounded with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords and this Nine of Wands. So I feel like this is the thing that you want to do, right? This is this action that you want to take, right? And you've got this side which is holding you back, that you're trying to fight for, and you've got this side that is saying open your eyes, that you can do it, right? That you can take control of the situation. So it's kind of both sides going on here. I feel like the biggest thing is to be aware of our own actions and our own thoughts. I feel like that is the biggest thing. I feel like that's what holds us back. At least for me. Maybe not for everybody. I'm not saying for everybody, but I feel like that's kind of the biggest aha moment. And that's what I've seen from your messages, is that people kind of opening their eyes and realizing, what is that energy that they're putting out there. And sometimes we just don't realize it because it's something that's been in our subconscious, and it's something that we always do, right? Your subconscious is like you're just kind of doing things without even thinking about it. Your conscious is more of the being aware and thinking about it, and your subconscious is just like playing that tape and just playing that all along, because that's always what you've done and you don't really think about it. But now it's to be more conscious about what it is that you're thinking and what is it that that subconscious is doing, and being more aware of that. And then having those repetitive actions, positive actions, right, that help to push that farther away, that subconscious, negative subconscious, so that the subconscious starts to play that positive tape, and it just becomes natural for you to feel positive or feel energetic, feel like you can try new things, that you can handle situations. Happiness, lightness, right? Excitement, having fun, having fun, having fun, having fun. Having that smile on your face. Have you smiled today? Have you smiled? With all of these changes that I'm making, I'm smiling every day. And I love it. I love it. Doing those fun things, right? Have you done those fun things? Have you done something that makes you happy, that makes you smile, that makes you feel like a kid again? Sharing, giving back, helping others. Again, High Priestess, listening to that inner voice. Sometimes when we help others, like, it helps us to feel good, and it helps us to get in that positive mindset, however that may be, right? However it is. It could be as simple as paying for that person's coffee behind you in the Starbucks line, right? It could be at the grocery store paying for that person's, if they just have a couple groceries, if you're in the, the 10 items or less, and you pay the groceries for that person behind you. I've seen it. I'm a cashier, and I've seen where people have paid for, there's been multiple times where people have paid for the person behind them. And it's like a few times I've like almost been in tears. And then it's just so beautiful to see. And then that person pays for the person behind them. And it just kind of, the energy just shifts and changes, right? Because everyone's like, wow, like, there's really nice people in the world. There are really, like, that was a really kind gesture to do. That was really nice. Or maybe it's just like there's maybe a long line of traffic and somebody's waiting to pull out and nobody else is letting that person in, and you let that person in, right? Doing those little things, sharing and giving back, really helps you to feel, helps you feel good, makes you have this kind of energy that you're like, yes, I feel good, and brings that smile to your face. Whoop, we just had, Turtle Spirit just wanted to hop out. All right, slow and steady hello, can I talk? Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes we're always rushing to get here, to get there. I'll even say that I'm guilty of this, is that when I'm listening to YouTube videos and somebody has something to say, I'm just like, oh, just tell me the abbreviated. And I've learned to slow that down and to really listen to what somebody is saying on YouTube. Like, I'm always trying to rush through it and get through it and get through it and get through it. I'm like, you know what? I need to slow that down and really listen to the message. I need to really hear what's being said. Why am I rushing? I feel like in this day and age, everything is like instant and it's automatic and it's just like happening. The faster it can happen, the better. But sometimes it's good to slow things down. Slow and steady wins the race, because you're really able to look at things and see things around you. Slow and steady, I feel like it goes again with this Six of Cups and the sharing. Slowing down and taking that time to have fun. To really listen to this high priestess energy that wants to come in for you. What is that really saying? All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.